Hey everybody, this is Gus. My second YouTube video on the eve of my first, actually. Somebody I admire responded to my first one, and I told him I was going to mention it in my second one, so I thought there's no time like the present, because he's actually been a pretty big inspiration to me. With his bushcrafting skills and stuff. Really Big Monkey 1, I think his name is David Pearson. I hope I get that right, but his YouTube channel is Really Big Monkey 1. He's taught me a lot over his last 100 videos, which, by the way, he just posted his 100th video, I believe, yesterday. Anyway, in one of his videos, he said he held up two signs. It was all about bugging out. It was what you should take with you. He said, I believe the first sign was make things better, not worse. The second one was find things that have more than one purpose. So I watched that, and if you watch my first video, you know, I showed you the bag that my machete was built around. Yep. Now I have more than one. I have more than one machete, but this one actually fits the bill. It's the Camillus Carnivore X or Carnivore 10, and when you take it out, you'll see. I mean, it's got a funny shape to it. But, you know, everything has a purpose. And that's got a really aggressive cut. I used that this weekend. I was chopping. I wasn't even hitting hard, and I was going in an inch into the log. And it was cutting great. Let's see if I can turn now. You can see that grind comes back a ½ an inch. So it bites deep, cuts well. It's also got a saw, and you know, it's probably pretty hard to tell, but I believe that is sharpened with a circular file. Okay, my personal opinion is that they didn't cut them. They didn't grind it steep enough. They should have skip toothed it. Potentially angled it out a little more so it cut on a draw. But I think this is designed for everyone. So, I mean, if you're not used to cutting on a draw, you know, you have to realize that when that log cuts loose, it's coming at you. So I think they made that a little less aggressive on purpose. I personally would make it different, but one of the other things they did, it's got a gut hook. Okay, so I got a saw, got a machete, got a gut hook. So there's three purposes. The other thing they claim is that the tip, right here, it's a chisel. So I can take that and hammer the end here, which is exposed metal, and chisel something out. I imagine I could use it as a screwdriver too. I really like this blade. The one thing I would have made different beside the saw angle is I would have put the gut hook out a little closer to the tip. I mean, when you think about that, you put that and you try to gut that, you look how much of that is down inside the innards as you're trying to pull back. I think Camillus had the right idea when they made this knife or machete. I think they tried to potentially make it do too many things at once. You know, I don't know that you need the chisel. I would have rounded the end out and, you know, closer to the gut hook. I like the gut hook idea. There's no problem with that. But the chisel and then this funny shape on the end. I don't get that either. I know. Well, I kind of get it. I believe it's because if you look at the gut hook, it's angled right at the tip, and it's just for surface area. But it still could have been angled. You still could have put the gut hook out closer to the end so that you didn't have to put so much tip into the animal that you were gutting. Yeah, the only other problem I have with it is the handle. Pretty slippery. I like it, but if you see there's ridges on there. It's not enough to make the rest of it not slippery, but it will hold your paracord in line, which I'm gonna I believe I'm gonna actually end up wrapping the handle in paracord. Other than that, it's got a nice heft. I know this is over. It's over a pound. It's probably close to 1.5 pounds, and it chops nice. It's got an aggressive cut. That, as far as the machete part goes, it's got to be top notch. I've used others, but nothing cuts better. There's things that definitely cut just as good, but as far as better, I don't think so. Anyway, thanks for watching my second video.